exchange.
Korea is a peninsula surrounded by water, and because of this particular characteristic, the nation's port cities and port industry have developed over the years, becoming the driving force of economic expansion. And in particular, Korea's southern port city of Busan is at the center of that growth. And as Busan hopes to become a major hub of East Asia, it recently hosted a conference for officials and businessmen from around the world to discuss the challenges in the industry and the future that lies ahead for Busan Port. Take a look.
Korea's largest port city, Busan, is home to Busan Port with 138-year history. The port has not only brought economic development to Korea, it has also been garnering much attention from the international port industry. Last Friday, Busan Port Authority held the second Busan International Port Conference to further establish its position on the global stage and promote the Busan Port Authority brand.
오늘 제2회 부산 국제 항만 컨퍼런스를 개최하게 된 것은 이런 여러 가지 어려움들을 함께 논의하면서 새로운 돌파구를 맞이하고자 하는데 그 뜻이 있습니다.
Along with the 18 presenters from 11 countries in Europe, America, and Asia, roughly 500 officials from the local and international port industry participated. They analyzed the current status of the industry and the challenges Busan Port might face in the future.
세계 해운 항만 업계가 유례없는 장기 불황을 겪고 있습니다. 이러한 여건 속에서 항만이 미래라는 시적절한 주제를 가지고 개최되는 이번 컨퍼런스가 세계 해운 항만 산업은 물론 우리의 현주소를 다시 논의하고 점검하는 계기가 되길 바랍니다.
So we're actually now getting into conditions of having a lack of supply of ports and capacity, right? So this actually jeopardizes global trade. This is actually going back to the same things that occurred back in 2008, where the market was booming and there was just a complete lack of supply.
Under the theme of Port's Way Forward, the conference was conducted in 3 sessions: port governance, port labor supply, and port redevelopment. With competition among ports around the world getting fiercer by the day, much attention was put on the strengths of Busan Port's container logistics system. Exchanges with 500 ports in 100 countries are conducted from Busan Port. Among thousands of ports around the world, Busan Port has obtained a strong competitive edge, and this is thanks to its container logistics system. Busan Port system ranks 5th in the world, and it boasts high container traffic volume. Not only that, it has introduced the latest information technology system, allowing for speedy and efficient clearance, as well as quarantine inspection. A booming port industry acts as a cornerstone for international exchanges. And Busan Port has managed to continually raise its status as a central port in East Asia.
Try to find a standardized IT and communication system that you can handle the data of the goods and send them as early as they can to your partners all over the world. That can ensure that the pre-planning in the other ports is much better than from other states, and that will at the end ensure that Busan will keep its position or get up in the ranking.
Much attention was also on Korea's first port redevelopment project of North Port. This is because the plan is to develop Busan North Port into a location that goes beyond port business, and instead into a landmark for Busan. By doing so, it's expected to become a maritime tourism base for Northeast Asia.
One is we have to make the cruise terminal better than before. So we are expanding cruise terminal to accommodate much bigger cruise ships. We are promoting, together with the Busan local government, to have a more beautiful programs for the cruise passengers to enjoy the Busan area, together with the surrounding neighboring areas.
75% of Korea's cargo is handled at Busan Port, and is also a gateway connecting Asia with the Americas and Europe. Currently, 30 of the world's leading shipping companies are part of Busan Port. It's not simply a venue for trade, but a platform for cultural exchanges.
Korea can be a very interesting market for Polish products. We observe that quite a lot Korean companies are establishing their activity in Poland, which is a very big market in Europe, 38 million inhabitants, and we do hope that's only the beginning.
The 2014 Busan International Port Conference has helped shed light on the present and future of the shipping and port industries. With this, the port city Busan will be better prepared in tackling challenges and changes to come.
Good morning. It's time to run through the front pages of your newspaper. Now, several new and significant issues are being discussed in the papers today. Let's begin with a look at Joseonilbo regarding a change in regulations that will be implemented on making deposits and transactions